Hello, everybody. Can you hear me and can you see me? Let me know in the chat box on the official OET Facebook Live. Make sure you can hear me and that you can see me so that everything is ready to go for today's session. So I'm just going to pop over to the comments here and see who has decided to say hello. We have Walid Khan. Hello, Walid. We have Dania Jose. Hello, Danya. We have Anit and Anjitha Chandran. Hello from India. Very nice. We have Ajo. Hello, Ajo. And we have Kakshan. And we have Vishnu. Hello to everyone who has decided to come along and join the session today. So if I got anyone's names wrong and the pronunciation wasn't correct, I apologize. We've got a few more people have joined as well, which is great. We have Ayezi from Istanbul. And we have Lack as well. Fantastic. So hello guys, can you make sure that also you can hear me and that you can see me? Please type into the chat box, yes, I can hear you, or no, I can't hear you. I just want to make sure that all the technology is ready to go before this session is going to begin today. Yes, fantastic. We can say can hear and can see. Very good. Yes, I can hear you and I can see you. Fantastic. So a few more people have joined as well. Hello, Virginia. Thank you for joining today. Hello, Jinsey. Welcome back to the session. I recognize you from last week, which is fantastic. We have Ramona. Hello, Ramona. Hello, Vuto. Hello, Fahim. Hello, Lanuta. Hello, let's see, Manju. And hello, Jamal from the session today. So, oh, and we had Donatella as well. Welcome, Donatella from Italy. Thank you so much for coming today, guys. So welcome to today's session. So my name is Scott from Swoosh English, and today I've got another fun lesson on medical vocabulary this week, focusing on something a bit different compared to last week. But before we get into the session and I tell you a bit more about me, I want to know a bit more about you. So some people have already said hello. That's great. I want this class today to be very interactive. I don't want to talk the entire time or you guys listen. I want you guys to comment, to like, to engage, and act like you're really, really enjoying this session. Basically, the more you guys involve yourself with the session today, the more fun it's going to be for everyone. I don't want to be the teacher that talks the entire time. I want you guys to get involved too. So in light of that, I have a question for everyone. You've told me your name. Some of you have told me where you are from. I also now want to know when you are taking the OET exam. So 2 questions. Where are you from, if you haven't said already? And when are you taking the OET exam? I'd like to know in the comments your answer to those 2 questions. So let's have a look and see if anyone, oh, we got a few more people come in today. Fantastic. I'll just say hello to everyone who has joined. We have Benu. Hello, Benu. Says, yes, I can hear you. Fantastic. Very good. Sharoon, hello, Sharoon Thomas from India. Fantastic. Welcome to the session. We have Anju C. Babu has also said hello. Hello to you too, Anju. We have Divya Rajesh from, I'm not sure where you're from, but hello to you too. Iswara Kalu, hello to you. We have Shilpa Paul. Yes, I think that's hello, or yes to the can hear you part, which is fantastic. And we have Libya. Hello, Libya. Nice to meet you. We have Anila Jobi. Hello from Oman. Welcome, Anila, and welcome from Oman. We have Sulochana Suwal. Yes, I can hear you. And hello and welcome to you, Sulochana, as well. We have Jishna Reje has said, I am from India. Very good. Fahim has confirmed he can hear me. That's fantastic. Good. Lots of engagement, guys. Lots of chatting. That's what I want to see. We have Lanuta from Romania. Well, welcome, Lanuta from Romania. We have Rachel Scott. Hello to Rachel and welcome to the session. We have Remya has got her exam next month. Ooh, how are you feeling about that, Remya? Let me know in the comments. We have Anila Jobi said, yes, can hear. We have Siji Sibu. I'm sorry if I got that name wrong. Yes, I can hear and see. Well, welcome Siji Sibu as well. And we have Jamila Vera Akolats. Sorry, Jamila. Hello from the UK. Well, welcome to you guys. Keep the comments coming in. keep the session rolling. I want to see everyone talk about their exam and talk about what's going on. So just a few more comments before we progress. We have Cincy Johan. Hello to Cincy. Welcome. We have Pimpala Wong. I recognize you from last week, Pimpala. Welcome back to the session. Thank you for coming back. And Pimpala is from China. Well, welcome, Pimpala, and thanks for coming back. We have Junior Angeles from the Philippines. Welcome. We have Gina Lin from the Philippines as well. We have Anu from India, whose exam is on August 8th. Oh, very close, Anu. Very good. We have Shamaila. Hello from Pakistan. Welcome, Shamaila. We have Ashara Kwat Magdi, 22nd of August from Egypt. Well, welcome, Ashra. And we have Femai Michael. Hello from India. My exams are in November. A good bit of time then, Femi. Hello, Jinsi again from India, Kerala. And my exam is on August 21st. Mohammed Elarain, welcome. Hello, Mohammed is from Egypt and is taking OET for GMC registration very, very soon. Ramona, hello again, Ramona, is from Romania, taking the exam on August 22nd. Shilpa is from India, doesn't have a fixed exam yet. Sophia Pizziani is a candidate who got 320 in writing. Welcome to the session, Sophia. Thanks so much for coming. Sirat, hello, Sirat from Pakistan. Booked my exam on August 8th. Anju is from Kerala. CG is from Muscat. Very good. I like Muscat. I've been there myself. It's a beautiful city. Dayeser Lashin is from Egypt. And Shini is from Kerala. So we got a good number of students who are from all over the world, and they are taking their exam. Some people are taking it next month. Some people are taking it in the next few months. Just a few more comments before we move on. Hello, Flavio from the UK. Test is on September the 12th. Tisa from the UAE is taking the exam on July 25th. Hello and welcome, Tisa. Manju is from the UK. Hello, Manju. August 22nd. Lak, hello again. Lak is taking the exam in September and is from Sri Lanka. Very good, guys. All right. Excellent, guys. Thank you so much for leaving those comments. Thank you very much for coming to the session today. I hope everyone's going to have a lot of fun with what's on offer. So thank you so much for sharing that. Let's get started. So as you guys can probably see, uh, last week we did a really, really fun session on vocabulary and phrases used in the healthcare context, especially talking about regarding idioms in the OET context. Today, we're going to do something quite similar. So everyone has introduced themselves. I really want to quickly introduce myself as well. So my name is Scott, and I am the academic director and an OET teacher at swooshenglish.com, a premium preparation provider helping many students all over the world pass their OET exam the first and only time. So of course, if anyone has any questions for me throughout the session, please fire in some comments into the Facebook group. I want as many comments and likes today as possible. Let me know if you can do that. Type into the comment box. Yes, I will talk to you, Teacher Scott. I would love to see everyone get as involved as possible. All right. So today's lesson is going to follow along the following guides. We are going to learn about phrasal verbs used in common medical settings and situations, expanding upon that big theme of medical vocabulary used for OET. We're going to look at the tricky phrasal verbs today. So something a bit different to what you may have typically studied in your OET studies. It's all about building up some vocabulary that can be used in all aspects of the test. We're then going to go through some activities to consolidate knowledge of these vocabulary expressions so that you can help use these in real life context as well as in the OET context as well for your exam. And then of course, throughout the session, but also at the very end, I'm going to be doing a Q&A session where I want everyone to take the time to message me, ask me any comments about what you've learned in the lesson, and I'll try and help some general OET queries as well as we go along. Let me know if this sounds good. Does this session sound good? Yes or no? Type into the comment box on the Facebook Live page. This session sounds great. I'm looking forward to learning about phrasal verbs. And I really hope you're going to enjoy the session today. I know I am. I had a lot of fun putting it together like last week. So let's get started. So of course, I'm going to be checking comments as we go along today. So I don't get to a comment straight away. Please be patient. I will try my best to get to it. And if any comments are actually missed today in today's session, myself and the Swoosh team will endeavor to get back to this Facebook page at a later date to answer your questions and queries. We don't want anyone to go unanswered throughout this session. Sanskriti has said yes. Thank you, Sanskriti, for commenting in yes. That is excellent. Let's get started today. All right. First question. I don't want to tell you exactly what it is. I want you to tell me what it is. Can you tell me, guys, what is a phrasal verb? Type into the comment box on the Facebook live stream. Tell me in your own words. Good way to obviously elaborate on an idea, practice some basic writing skills on an online platform. Put into your own words what exactly is a phrasal verb. You can get into the grammar if you like, or you can just tell me exactly what it is in your own words. I want to know how you can express your idea and your opinion about what a phrasal verb is. Fantastic. Oh, wow. Lots of people have said yes. Looking forward to the session. Thank you very, very much, guys. Really, really, really good. Okay. So that is here, guys. What do you think is what is a phrasal verb? Of course, guys, yep, take your time if you're looking for some ideas in terms of what a phrasal verb is. Take your time, wait a moment, type up your ideas and put them into the chat box. I'm going to give everyone approximately 1 minute maximum to put in their comments. I'll gladly read any comments that come out. I'm looking forward to what you think is your own idea what a phrasal verb is. Then I will share exactly what it is and we'll get going with talking and applying about them. So of course many of you guys have probably come across phrasal verbs in your time in English. I want you to know exactly how you can put it into your own words. So Yubraj, hello Yubraj and welcome to today's session, has said a verb which can take the role of when ing is added to it. So, and well, that you're not far away with what that definition is, Yubraj. Yes, a phrasal verb can take ing. Sanskriti has said, example, running, studying, something that explains what you are doing in one word. Yes, that can be how a phrasal verb is applied, Sanskriti, but not exactly. Manju has said a combination of two words. Yes, you are right. It is usually a combination of at least two words. Junior Angeles has said a group of words that makes a new meaning. Yep, that's essentially what a phrasal verb is. It's quite tricky, but it does create, we do put a few words together of different grammatical types to create a phrase which has a very unique meaning. Binu has said no idea, sir. That is fine. By the end of the lesson, Binu, you're going to have a great understanding of what phrasal verbs are. Biji has said a main verb with an adverb or a preposition. Someone knows their grammar. Very, very good, Biji. And Shatana has said action words connected with a noun. Okay, guys, great ideas in terms of what a phrasal verb is. Now, let's have a look at exactly what a phrasal verb actually is in terms of the grammar. So some people have got some more ideas. Oh, great, some more ideas coming through. Yubraj said a verb which can take the role of a noun, ing is added. So I think I've already read that. Ari has said it is a combination of verb plus preposition. Iberi has said a verb that is made up of the main verb, adverb, and preposition. And Phoebe has said, hello, Phoebe, hello, Iberi, and hello, Ari as well. Sorry for not saying so. Welcome to the session. A verb and a preposition. Fantastic ideas, guys. So a phrasal verb is the combination of two or sometimes three words from different grammatical categories. They include a verb and a particle to form one single unit. So great work, guys. Well done. Well done for defining a phrasal verb so quickly as well. So the thing is that many of you guys have probably come across phrasal verbs before, but when you're thinking about the grammar, you might think, oh, I'm not sure what the technical term is for that grammatical or structural units. That's why it's good to obviously premeditate that before we get into some of the phrasal verb activities in today's lesson. So yep, some of you guys are very right in terms of what constitutes a phrasal verb. Most commonly, you will have a phrasal verb which actually makes up of the latter rather than the former. So a phrasal verb will typically make up a verb plus a preposition, but will also sometimes make up a verb plus an adverb as well. But that's the most common variety you will see, verb plus preposition. In addition to that, some phrasal verbs will also have a three-part combination as well. You might have verb plus two particles. So a particle is obviously the other word that adds on to the main verb. It can be a preposition and it can be an adverb. So you might have verb plus particle plus particle. In the second combination as well, you might have the verb plus the subject or the pronoun and the particle, so that you can actually reshuffle the subject or the object of the sentence into the middle between the verb and the particle, making up a little bit of both, which makes it a little bit exciting in terms of that, which is very, very good. So well done, guys, in using that grammar. So here are examples now of some very, very common phrasal verbs, which I know that most of you have probably come across before. A very common phrasal verb, main verb, is the verb get. So let's have a look at three very common phrasal verbs involving get. We have get over, get on with, and get out of. So as you can see, we have a variety of different phrasal verb combinations. We have the verb plus particle, get the main verb plus the preposition, which is over. We also have some three-part phrasal verbs too. Get plus on plus with, which is get plus particle, two prepositions, as well as get out of, three-part phrasal verb. Verb plus particle, verb plus preposition. So some examples that you guys have more likely come across in your English studies. So a small activity for everyone now. I want you now to think about what you think these phrasal verbs mean. So a two-part activity for everyone. Let's look at the first one, get over. What is the meaning of get over? And also, can you use it in a real example? Can you apply this phrasal verb to an example? So get over, what does it mean? And what is the example? Type your comments into the comment box. I'm looking forward to seeing what you think is the meaning of some of these really, really, really common phrasal verbs. I'm just going to, while everyone is putting in their comments, I'm going to read some comments to see if anyone's got any questions or any queries regarding what has been happening. So let's have a look at some people's definitions of a phrasal verb. So Phoebe Cheng has said a verb and a preposition. Very good. Binyu has said, thank you. You're very welcome, Binyu. Francia said verb plus preposition equals with different meaning. Fantastic. Very, very good. Narcisa, hello, Nars. Welcome to the session. No idea. I don't want to search in Google. Well, Nars, you won't need to search in Google because we're about to find out what a phrasal verb is. Pimpala Wong has said two or three words, verb plus preposition and noun, combined together to produce a new meaning. Fantastic. Jinsey Thomas has said group of words with adverb and other elements. Immaculate has said verb with preposition. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Immaculate, for joining the session today. Welcome. Ali has said depends on. Yes, it does depend on many things. Hello, Arif, and welcome to the session today as well. Diasser has said a small sentence, which is true. Welcome to the session today, Diasser. Donatella, a few words, combination containing a verb with a particular meaning. Very, very good, guys. Fantastic. All right, guys. Good. Lots of comments, lots of engagement. Keep it coming. So let's have a look at some of our comments. So Bint E, welcome to the session. Bint E has said get over means to get rid of. We'll see if you're right in a second. Ajay has said I need to get over my relationship, meaning to finish. Okay, that's a good and a good idea, Ajay. Let's see if you're correct. The Asterisk says success. Anamika has said overcome. Welcome to the session today, Diasser and Anamika as well. Kipokiri has said get over means to do away with. Okay, good. Julie has said finished. Joyce has said to overcome. Femi has said completed. And Vutu has said finished as well. Kamran has said, what is definition of a particle? So if you missed the first part of the session, Kamran, a particle is the unit of a phrasal verb which accompanies the main verb. So it can be either an adverb or a verb itself. So for example, we have get is the main verb and over is the particle. It's the preposition that gets added on with the main verb. Okay, guys, some really good ideas there coming in. We'll see if you're right in a little minute. Now let's have a look at the second phrasal verb combination, which is get on with. So what do you think is the meaning and example of get on with. Let's see if you can apply it in the context. What does get on with mean, and how can it be applied in an example? Keep the comments coming in, guys. Keep the comments coming in. Let's get this nice and interactive. I want to see what you know regarding your general English before this, as this session is going. And of course, I will go through some of the comments and see what people have been saying. So Threatzel, hello for the session, Threatzel said, I get over you. Well, yep, that's well applied in terms of the grammar, but what does it mean? Shilpa has said it is over. Hannah, hello, Hannah, welcome to the session. After therapy, she get over her depression. That's a well applied example. Can you also tell me what it means as well? Hello, Binara, welcome to the session. Has said, get over with bad. I think, yep, you're not too far away in terms of that definition, Binar. Sulu Chana, welcome to the session, has said done. Very good. Okay, guys, good comments coming in. Keep them coming. Now tell me what more about get on with something. So said to continue with something, says Mira. Very good. And Binti, once again, has said get on to develop rapport with. Anna Mika has said adjusted. Maria Mushtaq, welcome to the session today. Maria has said go along. Donatella has said get over, overcome, and surpass. Hello, Joseph, and welcome to today's session. Rukshaka has said carry in. Shilpa has also said moving with the situation. Very good, guys. Okay, good comments. Let's have a look at the last phrasal verb. Get out of. Can you tell me what get out of means as well? Once again, the meaning and the example. And then we'll go over some meanings and definitions at the very end. But so far, everyone's doing a great job at formulating their thoughts, putting their thoughts into a coherent sentences on the platform. That is great. And these are also really good skills that you can apply to your OET in terms of formulating ideas and expressing what you mean as well. Ali has said, I get on with my younger brother very well. Fantastic. Very good. That's a nice sentence. Anad has said going to get over alcohol dependency. Another nice sentence as well. Very good, guys. Okay, get out of. Let's have a look. Just go down to some of the comments. So Donatella has said get on with, get along with. Okay, we'll see what you mean. Sarah, welcome to the session today. Sarah has said move on. Very good. Jeffin has joined the session. Hello, Jeffin, and welcome to today's session. My name is Scott from Swoosh English. I hope you have a great time. Ashwara has said, make progress. How are you getting on? Okay, so there's get on as well as get on with. There are literally thousands of phrasal verb combination, Ashwara. So don't worry, there are so many different varieties, and I want to go through some of them today. Sanskruti has said to leave from a situation, get out of. Okay, very good. And Shitana has said accompany the second. Okay, some really good ideas coming forward here. I'm just going to read a few more before we get on because I enjoy interacting with you guys, calling out your names and seeing your ideas and just letting you know that I am here for you today. So Anna Mika has said, come out, get out with. Okay, we'll see how we develop that idea. Shilpa has said, coming out as well. Biji has said, avoid or escape. Daniela, welcome to the session. Daniela has said, continue doing something. Rukshana has said, want to finish. Binyu has said, rid of. Pimpala Wong, to skip or avoid something. Okay, guys. So what I've noticed here is that some people are actually using phrasal verbs to describe other phrasal verbs. So you're seeing a very common thing in the English language, which also may be the same in your own language too, is that phrasal verbs are everywhere and we often use them without even realizing them as well. And yes, many phrasal verbs have very similar meanings. Great ideas, guys. Keep them coming in. Keep expressing yourselves. Let's go over some meanings and examples of some common phrasal verbs with get in the English language. So to get over something, now keep in mind as well that phrasal verbs, sometimes the exact same phrasal verb combination can have more than one meaning, making them pretty complicated, I know. But anyway, get over with means to recover from something or someone. So you might recover from a situation like an illness, or it might be a relationship breakup or the death in the family, but means, just to get better from something. So for example, we can say, I broke up with my girlfriend and I can't get over her. I am recovering from that relationship breakup. You can also get over an illness as well. I'm getting over the colds. I'm getting over the flu, for example. So it means to recover from something or someone. Get on with, the three-part phrasal verb, means two meanings, and there may be more. These are just two that I picked up for today's session. To work diligently at something, which means to work very hard and to work long time over something. For example, and you guys can all apply to this one, my OET exam is coming up. I must get on with my studies. I must study diligently. I must study hard, and I must study long. So to get on with something. It can also mean to have, as some of you guys have said in the comments as well, to have a good relationship. For example, I get on with my father-in-law. We have so much in common. I've got a great relationship with that person. It's very enjoyable. So two different meanings there would get on with. I'm sure you can use this one for your OET studies, and you can also use this when talking about your family as well. So now that you guys also know the meaning of these phrasal verbs, if you want to type in your own example and sentence using the meaning in the middle column, please do so. I'll gladly read it and see if it's been used very well. Finally, get out of means to avoid doing something you do not want to do. As some of you guys have said already, I think Pimpala actually referenced this in her messages too, as did other students. I really do not want to go to this meeting today. I wish I could get out of going to it. I don't want to do it. Get me out of it. I don't want to go to this meeting at all. So here are some phrasal verbs using the main verb get. Now, of course, there are many, 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 many more different combinations. I just want to highlight some today, which we can use when moving forward. Let's have a look at some of the comments before we move on to the next session. So Susan, hello Susan, welcome to the session. I need to get out from coronavirus. I knew that word would probably come in at some point today. Now, you can't actually get out of a virus. You need to get out of an action. For example, I need to get out of going to a meeting, get out of seeing my any example. I don't want to say anything. Seeing my brother-in-law, seeing my sister-in-law. It's a really bad example, I know, but you get out of doing something. So, for example, you couldn't say get out of subject in that case. Susan. Hello, Daniela. Welcome to today's session. Rosanna said, get out of leave, get rid is to stop. Fantastic. So, yep, Ali has pretty much hit the nail on the head. Get out of means avoiding doing something. That is fantastic. Well done, guys. Great comments come on. Sameh has said she gets on with her new illness. You wouldn't get on with an illness because the illness is this object and you have no control over that illness, but you get on with doing something that you're working towards. For example, I get on with my studies, I get on with my work, I get on with my hobby, I get on with something else that got there. Okay. All right, guys, keep the comments coming in. Thank you so much for being so active today and talking about some of these phrasal verbs, some of these combinations. Now we're going to get into the meat of the lesson. So here is another phrasal verb activity. So we have the common main verb, which is look. Like get, it can be collocated with other preposition and adverb combinations to make different phrasal verbs. So I'm going to now resort to the 200 etc. students who are currently watching this session and see how many different phrasal verb combinations we can come up with the main verb look. So the activity is, how many phrasal verb combinations can you think of with the following root verb, which is look? What does the phrasal verb mean? And can you also give an example too? So think of as many phrasal verb combinations as you can think of with look. So of course, try and think of different prepositions, think of different adverbs, think of two-part phrasal verbs, think of three-part phrasal verbs, and even think of phrasal verbs where the subject might be in the middle as well. But we'll do a bit more about that later on in the session. Keep them coming in, guys. The phrasal verb, if you can also say what it means, is great. And also, if you can give an example, that is also fantastic. So 3 stars to everyone who does all 3 of these. So Pimpala has said, I must get out of my current jobs as soon as possible. I hope you're not talking from experience, Pimpala. I hope you're loving your job. But anyway, That grammar is used perfectly, and the situation and context is good as well. Get out of my job if you do not like it. Daniela has said she's desperate to get out of doing the night shift. Fantastic and appropriate use of that phrasal verb combination, Daniela. I don't want to do it. I want to get out of it. Binde has said, I want to get out of being in depression. Yep, you can actually use that, Binde. You're suggesting that you're being active about doing something over something you don't want to do. And that can also include being depressed as well. Fantastic example, guys. Keep them coming in. Keep them coming. So let's have a look at some of our examples here. Phrasal verbs. Oh, wow. Lots of examples coming in. Let me just scroll down and see. So Jamal has said, look back. Fahim has said, look into. Dayasser has said, look for equals research. Very good. Aljon, welcome to the session today, Aljon. I said, look out, look over, and also looking forward to. Very good. Joyce, hello Joyce, welcome to the session. It said look on, look out, look over. Very good. Kipokiri has said look out, look over, and look down. Shilpa has also said look out. Very good. Abdul, welcome to the session today. Abdul has said look out. Look for, look at, and look forward. Phoebe has said, I am looking forward to hearing from you. Not quite a phrasal verb combination. Looking forward, that can be a phrase, but we'll say it is, and also well applied in the sentence context as well as a conclusion greeting. And Binti has also said, look down upon means to mock someone. Very good, Binti. Very good examples, guys. Let me just look at a few more of these examples and we'll see how it goes. Ali has said, I don't have to look over my shoulder because I treat people well. Nice. So look over my shoulder is actually more of an idiomatic expression. It does contain the phrasal verb look over something, but look over my shoulder is also an idiomatic expression as well. But well applied, Ali. I like all of these examples coming through, and as it is. Okay, a few more before we look over some examples in today's PowerPoint. Let me just scroll down. So many comments. I'm trying to keep up with everything that's happening here. You guys are great today. Precy has said, look forward, and welcome to the session today, Precy. BG, welcome to the session, has said, look down. Immaculate has said, look out. BG has also said, look after. Donatella, look for. Vuto has some phrasal verbs and examples. Let's read them out. Has said, look for, to search for something. I am looking for a remedy for pancreatitis. Pancreatitis, very good. Look forward to, I'm looking forward to get a vaccine for COVID. Fantastic examples, Vuto, and I loved how you used those in the context. Very good. Hello, Susan has said, look forward. Sameh, welcome to the session today. Sameh has said, look after and for. Jinsey has said, look at this. You can look at something as well. Very good. Ali, I don't have to look over my shoulder because I treat people well. I think I've read that one already. Sorry, Ali. Okay, very good. And then Pimpala has said, look in. Dr. Hidayatullah, I'm sorry if I got your name wrong, sir, has said looking at the mirror. Very good, guys. Lots of great examples that have come in. A great way for you to think about the phrasal verbs you know and apply them in the context. Let's look at now a few examples of different phrasal verbs. So with these phrasal verbs here, this is not an exhaustive list. There are so many different combinations with look. Here are a few that we can apply. Let's have a quick look through some of them and also talk about what they mean. So we'll start off with, let me just get my spotlight tool. Okay, we'll start off with the bottom. Look on, which means to watch something happen without taking part in it. For example, look on the bright side, no one was badly hurt. I'm looking on the pitch today, or I'm looking at the pitch as well, can be applied to see something happen. We have look round, to visit a place and look at the things in it. For example, when you're viewing an apartment or a house, you can say, I will spend all day looking around the city. I'm looking around, I'm exploring. I'm looking around the house while I view it to see what it has. We have look after, means to take care of something or someone. He's not competent to look after young children. Not a very nice example, I must say. You can also look after your health as well. I go to the gym, I run, I eat healthily, I look after my health, I look after myself. Look back means to think about the past. For example, when I look back, I can see where we went wrong. So viewing in the past, viewing your life or something else, looking at history, for example, we can look back on it quite often. Look ahead is the exact opposite, which means to think about the future. The past is the past. Let us look ahead. I'm sure some of you guys are looking ahead to your future once you have the OET exam passed, and maybe you're looking forward to it as well, which brings me back down to this example on the bottom right, looking forward to something that is going to happen. He had worked hard and was looking forward to his retirement. So something that you see is going to happen and you're going to enjoy that happening. So you could say in one sentence, for example, I'm looking ahead to the future. Once I passed OET, I'm looking forward to my new life in the UK, practicing as a doctor or a nurse, for example. Look through, which means to examine or to read quickly. He looked through his notes before the lecture, and this can also be applied to your OET reading skills as well. Often you're looking through your notes very, very quickly to see how things go in terms of your speed reading, finding those examples and applying them to the questions. Look out means, oh my goodness, there's danger. Look out, he's got a gun. Look for means to search, aka you must look for hotels elsewhere. I'm looking for my keys. I'm looking for, which I often do, by the way. I'm always losing my keys. I'm looking for my keys. I'm looking for my cat or something like that, for example. And then finally, look in to pay a short visit. You'll look in and say hello when you have the time. So there's some examples of some phrasal verbs combinations with look. So anyway, why do we want to learn and understand the use of phrasal verbs in OET in general? First of all, before I give any answers, I'm going to ask you guys this question. Why is it important to understand phrasal verbs and how they are applied? What do you guys think? Keep the comments coming in. I want to know why you think phrasal verbs are important. And while you're answering that question, I'm going to look through some of the comments as well. So Bint E has said, you are looking through our comments. Yes, I am, Bint E. That's a great example and it's well applied to the current context as well. I am looking through your comments and I hope you're looking through the comments as well. Very good. Bint E has also said, I am looking ahead to score good grades in the OET exam. Very good. And that's a great use. And I really do hope that you do score good grades in your exam very soon, Bint E. Looking back does not make me happy. I am looking around a new house. Ali has said, you better look beyond what bothers you now. Fantastic use of that. Well done. Roseanne, I am looking forward to achieve at least grade B in my OET exam. Fantastic, Rose, and good use of that phrasal verb combination. Ali has said, look beyond. Chitana has said, I always overlooked by my sisters. There's a different combination there. That's overlooked. That's actually a verb with a prefix, but it still works in that combination. Diazura said, all people look for TTT of COVID to get off. Pimpala has also said, look in as well. Very good, guys. Fantastic examples coming in. All right. Let's have a look at some of the answers to the questions. Pimpala has said, this will help us to spot correct answers quickly, especially in the listening test. Fantastic, Pimpala. And yes, you may hear phrasal verbs in the listening test, especially in part 1 when you're listening to the dialogue between the doctor and the patient. They may use phrasal verbs in that very informal setting. So if you can hear them, understand what they mean, and apply them in context, then your listening skills will also get better. So that's very good and a very good observation. Abdul has said, look forward, look out, look over. Very good. And Vudo has said, we can look back to the epidemiologic, that's a hard word for me to get out to, findings of pandemic and can get a better understanding of the COVID pandemic. Yep, that's very, very true. Very good. All right, guys, thanks for your comments. So why is it important to understand phrasal verbs? Well, as we can see, they're commonly used in everyday English. You're going to hear them being said by people on the street. You're going to use them themselves, hopefully at some point without realizing, and they will also appear in some aspects of the OET test, but a bit more about that in one moment. As you can see, there are literally thousands of combinations, each with a very, very unique meaning. It would take a long time to learn every phrasal verb, as I have learned phrasal verbs intuitively throughout my entire life as a native speaker. That's why I'm so well versed in them, but you have to learn every rule very separately, and it takes a long time. So that's why phrasal verbs there's a lot of them. That's why it's important to know what they mean, because you probably will come across them. Also, knowing the meaning of and how to apply and respond to phrasal verbs accurately and appropriately shows an advanced level of English. As we can see, phrasal verbs, complicated, they're used in many contexts. If you can use them, then you're doing very well. I think they're also quite fun to learn and compare with any such structures in your own language, and most importantly, in the OET context. You will likely encounter some of these phrases in the exam, in particular in listening, especially in part one, but possibly in other parts and also in speaking as well. You may use these phrasal verbs in the spoken component. The interlocutor may use some of these phrasal verbs when responding to you in the speaking context as well. Because ultimately, phrasal verbs are very, very informal, which means they'll be used in a spoken context, in an informal situation, and you may also use them themselves. Now, you may not come across them in the reading aspect because the reading is more formal, but you still might. And you probably won't come across them in writing, but you could also sometimes use them in your own writing aspect. But remember, they are quite informal. So you really shouldn't be using informal language in your writing. So I would try going against, there we go, I've used a phrasal verb there. Go against using phrasal verbs in your OET writing. Okay. So we've done some general phrasal verbs. Let's get into a bit more for the next 30 minutes of this session before we finished about some medical phrasal verbs used specifically in a medical context. Now we've done the support and the build up to what a phrasal verb is, how they're applied. Let's learn some new ones in the medical care context. Okay, this phrasal verb combination means to die. Is it pass out, pass away, pass over, or pass through? Let me know in the comments what you think is the correct phrasal verb combination that matches the definition on the left hand side. While some of the comments are coming in, I will very, very gladly see some read some comments. So Omnia has joined the Zoom session. Welcome away to Omnia. Thank you for coming to this session. Omnia has said pass away. Thank you for your contribution. Okay, so let's have a look at see some other combinations that come through. Okay, yep, some really, really good comments here from Hidayula, Donatella, and Vuto have said us about how phrasal verbs are important. So phrasal verbs is certainly a very great role in speaking part. That's very true. Dr. Hida, Donatella has said to better communicate with patients and people generally. That's very astute and very true. You will use them without realizing them, and they will be used very often when you're listening as well, especially with native speakers. Buddha has said because the phrasal verb can give us a perfect meaning, a specific way to prevent the mistakes in using the proper meaning. The meaning of get off and get off, get off and get off is not equal. They need to be specific. That's very true. As you can see, every phrasal verb combination has a different meaning. Thank you very much for those very astute combinations. Okay, let's have a look at some of the comments now about our current task. Lots of comments coming in. Sarah has said pass away. Ali has said pass away. Sameh has said pass away. Hariyat has said pass away. Mary pass away. Vutu pass away. Cindy has said pass out. Abe has said pass out, or Abe possibly. Sorry about that. Welcome to the session, by the way. I see you're a new face. Donatella has said pass away, and Karuna has said pass away as well. Okay, the vast majority of people have said pass away, but we've got a few for pass out. The meaning is pass away means to die. So for example, we can say, my grandfather has been very ill and passed away this week. So that means to die, means unfortunately to pass away. Now also keep a note, I'm sure many of you guys realize this, but of course phrasal verbs being a verb for the most part, for the main aspect of the grammar, still follow common verb grammatical rules. So obviously you have to change the form of the main verb depending in the tense that it's used. So we've added ed onto this to refer to the fact that it happened in the past. So pass away becomes passed away, and that also comes in your skills in using phrasal verbs. All right, good example, guys. Example number 2. This one means to develop sores or a similar condition on the skin. Is that break down, break in, break up, or to break out? Let me know once again in the comments what you think this phrasal verb combination is. I'll be very happy to see that in the combinations themselves. Very good. Okay, we got a few more comments coming in. Abdul has said, often we come across in the OET test. That's very good, Abdul. You will come across many phrasal verbs in the tests, as I said, in the listening and the speaking components. Kapokiri, welcome to the session, has said pass away. Phil Go has said out is wrong. Yes, pass out is wrong in that context, so well done. Okay, we got some more comments coming in for this current task. Let's have a look. So Prissy has said breakout. Azawaria has said breakdown. Maria has said breakout. Kai has said breakout and welcome to the session today. Sundus, welcome to the session too. Sundus has said breakout. Ricog, welcome to the session. Ricog has said breakout. Jay, welcome. Jay has said break in. Sameh has said breakdown. And Jackie, welcome to the session today, has also said breakdown as well. Okay, so we got a different combination here. Many people have actually said a variety of different words for this. The answer to this one is break out. So to develop skin sores or a similar condition means to break out. So we can say, for example, my skin has broken out with so many spots recently. Your skin breaks out. So that can be spots, it can be sores, it can be another skin condition in which something has happened to inflame it and make it seem a little bit worse. Great work, guys. So once again, remember to apply the rules of the English grammar to our verb tense, broken out, because we have has before and has plus verb 3, past participle, broken out with so many spots recently. Well done, guys. Good work to those who got it. Example number 3. To resist an illness. Is this fight over, fight through, fight off, or fight down? So I've tried making it as similar as possible. You notice we have the main verb fight, and we have a combination of different prepositions to make that combination. Over, through, off, and down. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think the answer to this question is. This statement is. Okay, very good. So, okay, very good, very good. Sundus, I'm very happy that you were enjoying this session as well. Thank you very, very much. Sundus has had an amazing session. I really appreciate that. And I hope you're having a really good time doing this. Okay, fantastic. Let's see some of the comments to this. So Prissy has said fight off. Kai has also said fight off. Let's go into the Zoom session. Omnea has said off as well. So fight off. Very good. Very good. Let's go through. Oh, we got a few different combinations here. This is why it's so important to learn phrasal verbs, because they are pretty tricky and people have their own ideas. Binyar has said fight through. Sarita has said fight over. Femi, welcome to the session. Femi or Femi, I apologize if I got that wrong. Fight off. Mona has said fight through. Chitana has said fight down. Vuto has said fight off. Nikat has said fight through. Binti has said fight through. Utam, welcome to the session. Utam has said fight through, and Razia has said fight through as well. So as we can see, we have a few different combinations here, which just shows that phrasal verbs are tricky to get your head around. So the answer to this one is fight off. Well done to those who got it. Fight off means to resist an illness. For example, we can say, my immune system has been fighting off an infection for the last few days, but I am feeling better now. So when you're not going through, when you are trying to get rid of an illness, your immune system will fight it off. Fight off the immune system. Fight through can actually work in context, but you wouldn't see that phrasal verb combination. Don't forget that phrasal verbs are also collocations as well, where you have a certain main verb and a certain particle joined together. Fight through isn't what you would see. You could say fight through the pain, maybe, but it's really, really informal. But fighting off would be the most common one, guys, there. So well done to those who got it. Very, very good. Okay, next example. To faint or lose consciousness. Pass through, pass over, pass out, or pass down. 4 different combinations, all having the main verb pass with different particles. Which do you think is the meaning? To faint or lose consciousness? So Amaya, once again, has said pass out. Okay, we got 1 for pass out. Very good. Let's see some more of these comments come through. So I'm just going to answer some comments as we go through here. Oh, very good. Bindia says she fought off COVID-19 very well. Perfect example. Just be careful of your spelling of fought there, Binti. It should be O-U-G-H-T, not A-U-G-H-T. Okay, let's just have a look. Fight through if you already have a disease. Yes, as I said, Phil, it can be used, but it would be much more informal and uncommon than saying fight off. Samaya said her skin broke down is not true. Okay, no, Samaya. When it comes to a skin condition, you wouldn't say break. You could say break down. You can. This is how informal phrasal verbs actually can be, but you wouldn't necessarily say breakdown in this case. Kai would say pass out, pass out, pass out. Okay, these are the comments coming through. Pass out, pass out, pass out. From Sundus, from Sarah, from Ivan, from Kim. Welcome, Kim, and recognize your face from last week, and welcome back to the session. And Ray Coggins also said pass out as well. Very good. Fantastic. We got that one nice and easy. Pass out means to faint or to lose consciousness. Very good. So it was so warm and I felt so weak that I passed out and fell down. That seems to be one that most people have got a good grasp of in their medical knowledge as well as their OET and medical English studies as well. Very good. Okay, another one. To become sick with a minor illness. Come down with, come down at, come down on, come down through. So we got a three-part phrasal verb here, as I mentioned in the start of the session, with two different particles, making it a little bit trickier. Let's see what we think as they come through. Just look at some of the comments. Okay, so Ayesi has said, welcome to the session. Pass out, look like to die. So pass out does not mean, well, it means to look like to die, I suppose, Ayesi, but you would say obviously faint or lose consciousness, maybe not die. As we covered at the very start of the session, pass away is the phrasal verb to die. So Amia has said, come down with. Okay, very good. Thank you very much for your contribution, Amia. Let's have a look and see what other people have said in the session so far. Shilpa, come down with. Futo, come down with. Aye, come down with. Obiagiri, if I got your name wrong, sir, I am very, very sorry. But you've also said come down with and welcome to the session today. Hope you're having a good time. Quincy has said come down through. Pimpala, come down with. Venkat A. Swarlu, once again, sir, I'm very sorry if I got your name wrong in terms of pronunciation. Welcome to the session. I hope you're enjoying. You have said come down with. Phoebe has said come down with. Jay has said come down with. Hello, Emily. Welcome to the session. Come down with. Nars has said, okay, we're going back to the previous comments there. Very good. Okay, guys, a lot of different combinations there. I hope everyone is enjoying it so far. So let's have a look. What is the meaning of to become sick with a minor illness? It is, as many people have said, come down with something. Very good, guys. Well done. Let's look at an example. I have come down with the cold. I will be spending the day in bed. So often you come down with a minor illness. You wouldn't say I've come down with heart disease. I have come down with diabetes. I have come down with cancer. Those are serious diseases. But when it comes to minor diseases like the cold or the flu, for example, you would say, I have come down with this. I just want to make that clear to everyone, not with major diseases, only with minor conditions where it's not that serious. Very good. Okay, another one would come as well. To regain consciousness. We talked about losing consciousness in the previous comments. How about when you regain consciousness? Come over, come up, come through, come around. What do you think is the answer to this? All right. Omnia said, thank you. It is indeed a very interesting session, which I have joined earlier. Omnia, thank you very much for your kind words. I really appreciate it. And I am happy that you are enjoying the session. And of course, it's better to come now than to not come at all. So thank you very much for finding the time in your day to join the session today. Let's have a look and see what people are saying regarding this phrasal verb combination. To regain consciousness, we have Vuto has said, come over. Saru, come over. Jackie, come over. Vinkatsuwalu has said, come over. Kim has said, come through. Quincy, come up. Tess, come over. Kipokiri, come down with. Oh, that must be the previous phrasal verb combination. Ricog has said come up. Binti has said come down. Okay, it must be the previous one as well. Yep, you can say come down with a migraine, Binti. That's a good example for the previous one. Yep. Handarma, welcome to the session, Handarma. I said come down with. Okay, this is the previous examples. Some good examples here, guys, as well. Come down with the flu recently when you have the minor illness. Very, very good, guys. Okay, great examples for this current phrasal verb that we're looking at. And Omanea has said come round or come around. So you can say both. Okay, let's have a look at some of this information. Okay, I can confirm that 3 people have got this one correct. Wow, this is a tricky one from what we can see. As we can see, everyone has used this combination, but only 3 people have got it correct. Let's have a look and see what the answer is. To regain consciousness means to come round or come around. Welcome to, well done to Omanier. Well done to, let's have a look who also commented correctly. Well done to Phil, and well done to Ali for getting those comments correct. Of course, there might be a few I've missed as well. Prissy said come around. Mehul said come around as well. Cindy has said come around. Fantastic. Well done, guys, to those who got it right. Those who didn't get it right, it's okay. It's a tricky exercise, but you've all learned something today. Well done. So come around, an example would be the patient has come around from his anesthetic dose and is ready for aftercare. The patient has regained consciousness. They have come round from it. So yep, you can use that when you're talking about, you might hear a doctor or a nurse talk about the aftercare from an operation, or the patient has come round from the anesthetic successfully and they are now ready for the next stages of their medical care. All right, well done, guys. Thank you so much for commenting in all your comments regarding that session. So let's do one more. I believe we got one more of these examples before we move on to the next part of the class. To become large, bulging, or inflated. Swell up, inflate out, bulge up, puff in. So I've tried to actually do an example with the different main verb to see how many examples you can think of regarding this. So if something is to become large, bulging, or inflated, what would the comment be? Be 1 second while I drink a bit of water. Looking after my health, as you can see. Okay, so Vudo has said, nice one, very good. Very good. I'm happy that you are enjoying the session, Vudo, and we got it right. Let's have a look at some of these comments here as well. Okay, Shilpa has said, please explain. Pardon, sir, please explain. Shilpa, what would you like me to explain? Type into the comments what you mean. Is it regarding to regain consciousness? Come round means to regain consciousness. You've been asleep. Okay, you can say you come round in the morning sometimes, but often it means when you've been unconscious for a long time outside of sleep. For example, in the operation table, you've had surgery, you've been under anesthetic, and then you wake up from the anesthetic, you come around. Let me know if you want any more explanation about that or something else, and I will help you. I will gladly help you with that. Very good. All right, so some great comments here. Angel has said, nice class. Thank you so much, Angel. I'm really happy that you are appreciating it. So has Ace-Wara has also said, excellent session. Thank you, Ace-Wara. Thank you very much. I appreciate your kind words, and I'm happy that you are enjoying it. Okay, let's have a look at the current phrasal verb combination. We got answers in here saying, Kim has said, swell up. Prissy, swell up. Nafisa Munir, welcome to the session. It says, swell up. Phoebe, swell up. Ali, swell up. Jason, swell up. Welcome to the session, Jason. Hope you're enjoying. Lou, welcome to the session. Has said swell up too. Cindy, swell up. Jinsey, swell up. Jomo, swell up. Ai, swell up. And Jishan has said puff in. So the vast majority of people have hopefully gotten this one correct by saying it. Let's have a look on the Zoom session. Omania has said bulge up. Okay, we got a few different combinations here. I'm happy to say the majority of people have gotten it correct. We mean swell up when something inflates, become very large or inflated. It's swell up. As we can see in the picture here, very fat fingers, suggesting some swelling. My fingers have swollen up. I will need a doctor to diagnose what the problem is. There has been some swelling overall. Very good. Ominia said, okay, you've been great today, Ominia, by the way. I think you got everyone correct minus this one. So well done. And I'm glad you've learned something new today with that. Very good. All right, guys, well done. So excellent while you are doing this session. Very good. Yep, most people have gotten this one correct. Swell up. Nika has said, excellent session. I watched while I'm doing my housework. That's amazing. You're multitasking. Very, very good. You're learning something new today while getting the important housework chores done. So congratulations to you, Nika. I'm very happy you are doing so. Jinsey has said bulge up. As we said, Jinsey, the answer was swell up. Karuna has said, I need help in writing and speaking. How can I get nice classes? Karuna, I'd be very happy to help you with that very soon. So please pay attention to hear how Swoosh English can help you with your OET preparation. Thank you so much, guys. So well done in our phrasal verb multiple choice session. Before we move on to the next half of the session, I just want to say actually that this class was scheduled to be only 1 hour. Because I got so much material to cover, I am very happy to extend this for another 30 minutes. Let me know how you feel about me extending this class for 30 more minutes to give you much more material regarding phrasal verb usage. Comment into the chat box. Thank you very much, teacher, or great teacher, yes, teacher. That's fantastic. Or even call me by my name, Scott. I really appreciate that. So we're now about halfway through the class, maybe slightly over halfway through the class, but let me know how you feel about the class so far. Are you enjoying this session on medical phrasal verbs? Please let me know in the chat box how you feel. Say, yes, I'm enjoying it, or something like that. And even if you can use a phrasal verb to talk about how you feel about this session, all the better. Let me know in the comments. I'm looking forward to seeing them in the chat box. So Omania said, great, with a big smiley face. Very good, Omania. Can you use a phrasal verb to tell me how you feel? I'd really appreciate to see that. Very, very good. Great. Excellent. Good, good, good. I'm seeing lots of nice comments here. Tinsy has said, thank you. You're very welcome, Tinsy. Bint E has said the best session. I'm very happy that you were enjoying it, Bint E. Vutu has said very nice and interactive lesson. That's what I hope to do, Vutu. I don't like to be lecturing for an hour, having you guys listen to me drone on and drone on. I can talk as much as I want, but I want you to be interacting with me because it makes for a much more fun and effective learning environment. Your teaching style is amazing. Thank you very much. It was a nice day with a nice topic. Take care, sir. Stay healthy. Vito, I hope you're not leaving. Are you leaving the session today? Please don't leave. Please stay. But if you have to leave, thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate you taking the time today. Take care and good luck with your OET studies. And Nino said, great. Rekha, welcome to the session. I said, thank you. Jason has said, thank you. Nika said, please share your help links for self-evaluating score for OET nurses. I'm not sure if I can do that, Nika, but we can help you at Swoosh English if you're needing some extra support. Molly Liang has said, I am learning this when I come around. Do you mean when you wake up? If so, great use of that phrasal verb. Very, very, very well done. Great. A few more great comments coming in through here. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to comment. Utam has said, excellent session. Thank you so much, sir. Test set has said, we want more sessions. Maybe we can organize that with OET. If you can let OET official know that you're requesting some extra Swoosh English lessons, test set, please send them a message. I'd really love to do some more of these sessions with some of you guys. Gian, welcome to the session. Gianna said, great through, though I came in late. It's better late than never. Thank you so much for coming. Binyara says, super class. Donatella said, great, very useful. Thank you very much. Jackie has said, very helpful. Harriet Victor, thank you. Nice session. Diarsh has said, great class. Fluorette has said, thank you for your support. Sundus has said, my brain has swollen up by the knowledge you gave here. Great use of that phrasal verb, Sundus, but I hope you're not talking about a literal brain swelling. If so, see a doctor immediately. But thank you very much for that non-literal use of that phrasal verb, so to say. Very, very, very good. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Hello, Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. I know that's not your real name, but another user has joined and said, true, it is great. Thank you so much. Amelia has said, I am over the moon. Thank you so much, guys. So I just want to say that I represent Swoosh English as academic director and OET teacher. If you are looking for some extra support with your OET studies, we at Swoosh English have got you covered. We have packages for doctors, we have packages for nurses. They involve video lessons, live lessons with myself and other great OET teachers, a writing correction service, plus much, much more. We have helped thousands of students pass their OET exams, and we'd be very, very happy to help you pass your OET exam too. So if you're looking for more information, please come to www.swooshenglish.com and check out some of the packages that we have on site on hand. I will be putting in the comments in the session very soon about how you can come to Swoosh English. In fact, I'm going to put in a comment now in the group to show that I'm interacting as well. If you're looking for some more support with your OET studies, maybe you already have a premium preparation provider. That's great. Maybe you're looking for some extra help. I put in there www.swooshenglish.com for you guys in the Facebook comments. Come over and see what we can offer. All right, let's do another phrasal verb activity. This activity is an error spotting and correction activity. I want you to look at the 5 examples, spot the phrasal verb errors in the following sentences, and correct them. But also keep in mind that some of the sentences are correct and do not need any changes whatsoever. So let's have a look at the first example. I was so dizzy last night that I fell out onto the ground. It was so embarrassing. Do you think that this sentence is correct, or do you think it is not correct? Type in either correct or incorrect into the Facebook comments. And if you think it is incorrect, can you correct the phrasal verb? Can you give the correct phrasal verb and apply it appropriately? So Manea has said no, out, fell into the ground. So Manea said, I was so dizzy last night, I fell into the ground. It was so embarrassing. Okay, Omanea, thank you for your contribution. Let's see how many other people have said. So don't forget, guys, that we might need to change the main verb as well as the particle as well. So it might involve both parts being changed, or it might involve one part being changed to get the correct phrasal verb used in context. So Binyar said it's not clear. Prissy has said onto, so fell onto. Very good. Sundus has said passed out. Prissy has said incorrect. Molly Liang has said into. Binti has said fell out as well. All right, guys, very good. Mona has said fell down. Binti has said passed out on the ground. Incorrect, incorrect, fell on. All your classes are rich. Scott, thank you very much, Recall by Rich. I think that's a compliment. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Binti has said fell out. Okay, guys, some great examples coming through here. Let's have a look and see what the next example is. So we're going to go through some error correction at the very end. I am very happy to hear that this example is incorrect. It is not fell out. The people who said it right, passed out onto the ground. They lost consciousness, they were dizzy, and they passed out onto the ground. It was so embarrassing. You can fall down on the ground, but we're talking about losing consciousness here. Passed out. Well done to those who got that example correct. Let's look at number 2. My grandfather has been so ill recently, I am worried that it won't be long until he fades away. What is the phrasal verb in the sentence? Is it correct? If it's incorrect, what is the correct phrasal verb to use in the context of the sentence? Let's see your comments, guys. Keep them coming in. Let's see what it might be. Okay, I'll just wait for some comments to come in while I respond to people on the pace. So Omania has said, passes away. Okay, Omania, thank you very much for that contribution. Let's see if you're correct. We'll see if anyone else has given a comment on this session. Okay, lots of new comments here. Very good. Okay. Let's have a look. All right. So Jackie has said incorrect, pass away. Vudu has said correct. Binti said pass away. Sundus passes away. Sarah pass away. Mona passed away. Preeti passes away. Incorrect says Kim pass away. Binyar said pass away. Molly has said pass away too. Very good, guys. Lots of great examples, and we all got that one correct. It's not fades away, it's passes away, because he is possibly going to die. We would use pass away for that one. Okay, so with passes away, don't forget in the context, we need to change the word depending on the sentence. So it still follows common verb grammatical rules as well, subject and object, as well as where it appears in the sentence, as well as the tense. Very good. Number 3. That was a nasty accident. I am happy to see that you have come through as you have been unconscious for a while. Number 4, my immune system is strong, so I should be able to fight through this illness quickly. Number 5, I have been bitten by so many ants and my skin has broken out with so many sores. They are itchy. So let's try and do all 3 examples now, guys. Have a look. In terms of time, I want to try and get to as much of the material covered in this class as possible within the next 20 minutes or so. So let's have a look at these 3 examples here. So type in correct or incorrect. Also see if you can use the verb in context in each of the sentences. Keep your comments coming in. Once we've got these 3 done, I'll give my comments on what is correct and what's incorrect, and I will show you examples of the verbs being used appropriately in the sentences with the correct verb combination, etc. Okay, guys. Almania, are you there? You're always the first to comment. Let's see what you said. Very good. And she has, very good. Come round, very good. And fight off as well. So also try and number them as well. So type in 3, 4, and 5. So that obviously I'm able to very quickly look at the verb combination and know that you've applied it the right way. Very good. So we have come around for number 3, I believe, and fight off for number 4. Very good. Amania, what is your answer for number 5? I love to see that example too. Okay, so we fight off, i.e. has said. Number 4 for Obigiri has said fight off. Very good. Vuto has said swell up, sorry. Tundus, fight off, plus swollen up, 5. Preeti has said number 5 is correct. Interesting comment. Pimpala has said 5 is correct as well. Samaya has said 3 is incorrect. It should be come around. Sarah has said 5 is correct. Thank you, Kim, for laying it out, by the way. 3, come around or come round. 4, fight off, and 5 is correct. Preeti has said incorrect for number 4. Binti has said 3, come around, and Amika has said come around. Vudu has said come around will be true. Number 4 is fight off from Sarah, etc., etc. Very good, guys. Lots of good examples coming through. Well done for most of you guys who have gotten them correct. Let's have a look at some of the answers. So number 1 was incorrect. It says pass out for this one. I passed out onto the ground. I lost consciousness. I was dizzy. Number 2, my grandfather has been so ill recently. I am worried that it won't be long until he passes away. Very good. The person has died. So he, obviously the third person subject, you have es added on. He passes away. 3, that was a nasty accident. I am happy to see that you have come around as you have been unconscious for a while. So the person has woken up. They were unconscious. They have woken up. They have come around. 4, my immune system is strong, so I should be able to fight off this illness quickly. Very good. And number 5 was correct. Well done. I have been bitten by so many ants and my skin has broken out with so many sores. They are so itchy. So well done, guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4 were incorrect. You made great corrections. Number 5 was correct. There was no need to change that whatsoever. Good use in that phrasal verb activity. Okay, guys. Some more phrasal verbs here before we go on to our final activity of the day. Here we have 6 more phrasal verbs. We have throw up. Let me get my spotlight key. Throw up, get over, let up, clog up, dose up, and lay low. And here we have the definitions on the right-hand side. The definitions and the verbs are in the wrong order. Can you match the phrasal verb on the left with the correct definition on the right. Let's have a look at throw up to begin with. What is the meaning of throw up, guys? Can you tell me in the comments? What is the definition of throw up? Let's have a look. So, yep, thank you, Omnia has said throw up means to vomit. Let's see what other people have commented in here. What is the definition of throw up? Vomit, 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 vomit. Fantastic, guys. I'm not going to waste any time on that one. It seems fairly easy for most people. Throw up means to vomit. I throw up. What about get over, guys? What is the meaning of get over? To get over, obstruct, recuperate, cease or diminish, make someone weak, or to medicate. Can you tell me what the meaning of that one is? Get over. Fantastic, guys. Lots of more comments coming in regarding vomit. Good job, everyone. Well done. Let's have a look. No comments coming in so far for get over. Maybe my Facebook is loading a little bit slowly. Recuperate. Thank you. Florette has said recuperate. Very good. Well done. And let's have a look in the Zoom comments here. Well done. Get over means to recuperate, says Omanier. Well done. Fantastic, guys. We've got that one as well. Good job to those who made that comment. Fantastic. Get over does mean to recuperate. I get over the cold, I get over the illness, I get over my tiredness, etc., etc. Good job. Well done. What about let up? What does let up mean? So we got a few more examples. Obstruct, cease or diminish, make someone weak, and medicate. I'm looking forward to seeing these comments come in through. Comment too, guys. Well done. Yeah, we got lots of comments coming in here for recuperate. Well done, well done, well done, guys. Well done. Fantastic. So the Zoom session themselves is a bit faster in the comments compared to Facebook. So, okay, well done. Let up, Omanier says, make someone weak. Very good. Very good. Let's have a look. So let up means to make someone weak. We'll see what you mean by that one as we keep going. Mona has said cease or diminish. That's the correct answer, Mona. Well done. Let up means to cease or diminish. For example, the cold's been very bad, but it has let up recently, and I am feeling much, much better. Was that something new to you, Day Omanier? How do you feel about that one? Lay low. Okay, very good. Well done. Yep, very good. Fantastic. I'm glad that you learned that. Good. Yep, so lots of comments coming here saying cease or diminish for let up. Okay, what about clog up? What is the definition of clog up? I'm sure that many of you guys who are doctors and nurses have come across this one before, especially when it comes into the healthcare context. Please let me know the definition of clog up. So I'm just going to wait for some of the comments to come in through here on Facebook. Sarah has said clog up means to obstruct. Darsh has also said to obstruct as well. Some of you guys are fantastic and you have commented in every single phrasal verb. Very, very good. We're almost finished this session now, so we'll get on with that. Very good. Very good. Yes, everyone's got it correct. Well done. Clog up means to obstruct. So when you have a cold, your nasal passages are clogged up, but also when you have a lot of cholesterol and fatty tissue in your arteries, you can say they are clogged up as well. So you can say a heart attack happens because of clogged up arteries in your system as well. Very good. Okay, and the last few, just to get on with these, lay low means to recuperate. I'm laying low this week because I've been feeling ill, and dose up, on, or with means to medicate. So some of you guys got those correct. Well done, Kay. Kay, welcome to the session. Kay has also got all of these correct as talking about them as well. Fantastic, guys. Well done for your use of those phrasal verbs. We're now going to apply the last activity of the day, some of these phrasal verbs in an activity. Can we complete the sentences with the phrasal verbs below? Pay attention to tense and word form. As you can see at the top, we have the phrasal verb with the meaning. Can you put these phrasal verbs in the gaps in the sentences to make a scenario or a situation which is true to what the phrasal verbs mean. Let's look at number one together, guys. Many children blank an ear infection even before their first birthday. What phrasal verb can we use here, and how can we use it in the correct scenario? So as I said, also make sure we pay attention to tense and word form. This is also good for not only your English grammar, but in terms of your writing, it's very, very important for you to write in the correct tense as well. So we can see it written down here. What is the correct verb form? And also for your reading and your listening as well. So it's all very, very important. Okay, many children an ear infection even before their first birthday. Let's have a look. So Galaxy S6, welcome to the session. Code name Galaxy S6 has said obstruct. So don't forget this is a phrasal verb. So we want to try and use the phrasal verb Galaxy S6. So we say get over, clog up, fight off, throw up, etc. Omanera has said clog up, obstruct. And Galaxy S6 has said come down. Okay, come down an ear infection. All right. Okay, some good examples on the Zoom group. Let's have a look here at some of our examples. Iberi has said clog up. Ashwan has said come down with. Anamika said come down. Jackie clog up. Vuto clog up. Che come down. Quincy come down. Ibir clog up. Molly Liang come down with, says recall. Jishina said come down with. Prisi come down with. Chetana come down with. Prisi has also said come down with, etc. Very good. Okay, lots of comments here. That's fantastic. I'm very happy to see. So the answer to this one is what many people have been saying. Come down with. Many children come down with an ear infection even before their first birthday. So it means they've got this illness. When you think of a new child, often they are very, very susceptible to new illnesses and diseases in the first year of their life. This is the case with this, to come down with something. Clog up is incorrect because it can't say many children clog up an ear. Don't forget the subject plus the verb doesn't make sense. If we say many children clog up an ear, do they clog up their own ear? No, they don't. So this has to collate with the object. That's why clog up is not correct in this scenario. Number two, guys, high fat foods can our arteries. All right, so think about arteries in this case. What happens to the arteries with high fat foods? Please let me know in the comments. Very good. Hello, Dr. Hidayutala. Welcome back to the session. Very good. So Prisi has said clog up, and Nars has said clog up as well. Fantastic. I think we're getting this one pretty good. Omania has said clog up. MD Sharaful, welcome to the session. MD has said clog up as well. Fantastic, guys. Very good. We got that one correct as well. Yep, that one's pretty simple. It means to clog up our arteries. They are blocked. They are obstructed with all the fat in our diets. Clog up the arteries. Very good, guys. Well done. Number three, most people are cold within 2 weeks. What do we think the answer number three is? Yep, lots of comments coming through for number two. Clog up. Akram, Mona, Sophie, Shatana, Karuna, Nihat, Binar, Sulochana, very good, has said clog up. Sulochana has said, is it come down or come down with? Often it's come down with. It depends on the context, Sulochana. Sometimes you can say come down, sometimes you can say come down with. Very good. Okay, most people do what with a cold after every 3 weeks? MD has said Sharaful. MD has said Sharaful. MD has said get over. Omanier has said fight off. Very good. Let's see what other comments are coming through for number three. Most people fight off a cold or get over a cold within 2 weeks. We have lay low, get over, fight off, lay people low, let up, get over, let up, get over, get over, get over. Well done, guys. So 2 different phrasal verbs are actually possible in this scenario. Well done to those who got them right. We can say get over a cold. Most people get over a cold, and they also fight off a cold. It depends on the context. I will accept 2 of these answers to be correct. Well done to those who did it. Most people get over a cold within 2 weeks, and most people fight off a cold within 2 weeks. We can't say most people lay low a cold. Lay low would suggest that it has to correlate with the person, whereas if we say lay low a cold, does the cold lay low? Does the cold recover? No, it doesn't correlate with the phrasal verb, so we can't use that option. Also, we can't say most people let up a cold. Doesn't mean that you're making the cold better. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't correlate with the subject. So get over or fight off means to recover from the cold for that one. Okay, 5 minutes left, guys. Maybe at 10 minutes. I'm going to do some questions at the very end. Let's get through some of these examples. Number 4, the flu usually blank people blank for 4 days. So for this one, I just want to make sure that people know that the 2 parts of the phrasal verb go here. This is a 3-part phrasal verb with the subject in the middle. So verb, particle, verb, particle. There's only 1 phrasal verb used in this sentence, not 2, even though there are 2 blanks. I just want people to be aware of that. The flu usually people for 4 to 10 days. What do we think the answer for this one is? So Precia said, let people low, lay low. Let up, says Sarah. Same said, lay people low. Jishan said, get over for number 3. Yep, you're correct. Precia said, recuperate from. Yep, very good in terms of definition. Fight off, get over, fight off, get over, get over, get over for lay low. Okay, so the answer to this one, some people have gotten it correct. Well done. Let's have a look in the Zoom comments here quickly as well. Lay low. All right, so the answer to this one is the flu usually, and you're all on the right track, guys, lay people low. So well done for those who got the phrasal verb correct. It lays people low. It makes them weak for 4 to 10 days. But we have to pay attention to our grammar as well. The flu is a 3rd person subject. We're not talking about a person. We're talking 3rd person here, the flu. Therefore, we have to add S onto our verb. I lay low for 10 days. I laid low, for example, is 1st person. The flu, 3rd person, lays people low for 4 to 10 days. So just pay attention, guys, when you're answering these statements to some of the verbs, to the grammar as well. It's very important to understand that. Okay, number 5. A cold continues at its peak for several days, then it gradually, what happens to the cold? What is the answer for number 5? Let's see the comments coming through. Let up, very good. Precy said let's up or diminishes, very good. Sunil says lay low for that one, very good. Lay low, lay low, lay low. Let up, let up, let up. Very good to those who've gotten some of that correct. Let's look in the Zoom comments here. Let up, very good. Very good, guys. Well done for most people who have gotten that one correct. Now, it is lay low, or sorry, it is let up, but don't forget, what's our subject? Our subject is the cold. Is it 1st person or 3rd person? It's 3rd person. Therefore, once again, we have to add on an S here to the main verb. It correlates with that cold. So we have to add S on to the very end. But once again, well using that, good use of that phrasal verb combination. Very, very good. Let's up. You've actually got an understanding of how the verb is used. So well done, Amania. Well done, Aisha. Welcome to the session, Aisha. And well done to MD as well, which means our last example, guys. What is our final example? The human body's immune defense is usually something viruses. What do we think the answer is to this? And pay attention to the grammar. What's our subject? The human body. Is it 3rd or is it 1st or 3rd person? So we can apply the phrasal verb in the right grammatical context. Tell me what you think it is. Be very happy to see that. Okay, waiting for the comments to come in. All right, let's have a look at the Zoom comments. So Aisha said lay low. MD has said fights off. Omania has said fight off as well. Look at the Facebook comments. Well done. Fight off, fight off, fight off, fight off, fight off. We have Kim Cook Din from Vietnam. Very good. Very good. Welcome from Kim from Vietnam. I lived in Vietnam for 2 years, 3 years ago. I had a very, very good time. And it's nice to see some Vietnamese faces on the session today. Very, very good. Okay, very good. We have fight off, for most people have said. that is correct. But don't forget the grammar, guys. In terms of how we change the form of the word, the answer is fights off. The human body, once again, is third person. So it's very, very important to change the form of this answer and add on an S here on fights. The human body's immune system defenses usually, oh, wait, actually, sorry. I have read that wrong on myself. Let me just erase that because we have an S here. Defenses, that changes the form of the word. The human body's immune defenses usually fight off because it collates with this verb, and the phrasal verb is the example. So the answer to this one actually is fight off. I need to read my own examples too. Yep, so fight off without the S. If anyone actually picked up on that and were about to correct me, I would really appreciate it if you did so. So well done. The human body's immune defenses usually fight off viruses. Well done, guys. Thank you so much for all of your comments today regarding the use of your phrasal verbs, and well applied. I hope that a lot of you had a really good time today talking about the phrasal verbs. Now for the very last part of the session, I just want to get some feedback on how you found the lesson went today. So can you tell me, guys, do you have a better grasp of the practice phrasal verbs today? What do you think you did well today? What would you like to improve on? And do you have any other really quick questions? I'd be very, very happy to answer some of those questions. So first and foremost, I really, really hope that you enjoyed that session today. I think that learning vocabulary for OET is very, very important. And it's often something that is overlooked in someone's OET preparation as you're focusing on your writing skills, your reading skills, your listening skills, and even your speaking skills. Learning vocabulary, especially idiomatic vocabulary, collocations, and phrasal verbs are very important to apply into your OET studies. So that's what I want to do today, to go over some of these common phrasal verbs that are used and see if you can apply them in a good example. Okay, very good. So Vudo has said, sir, can you explain the difference in fade away and pass away, as I knew the meaning of both is die. So I'm a little bit confused about that. So yes, Vudo, fade away can mean to die, but fade away can also mean to disappear. AKA you can lose weight, you can disappear. Also, a ghost would fade away as well. You can no longer see it, but it can actually be used as a die as well. Vido, you are very, very correct, but more formally, you would have pass away being applied for dying. So hope that answered your question. Let me know if you feel happy with that answer. If not, I'd be happy to explain a little bit more. Pimpala said, I enjoyed this session indeed. Thanks again for your effort in making this live class. You're very welcome, Pimpala. Binti said, we enjoyed a lot this lucid session. That's a great word. Well done, Binti. He said, I enjoyed this. Obigar said, absolutely educative and impressive. I'm very impressed, Obigjira. Kim has said, thanks, Scott. Benar has said, really useful. Very good, guys. Thank you so much for you guys bringing in these comments as well. I really appreciate everyone has enjoyed this session. So Omania has said, sure, with a big smiley face. Very, very good, guys. Thank you so much. Okay. So Huda has said, okay, Huda said, thank you very much, sir. Very good, guys. Keep the comments coming in at the very end here. I still want to know how everyone got on with this session, what you think you learned very well today, and also how much you really appreciate the session as well. I really, really appreciate everyone coming today along to the session. So once again, guys, I just want to remind you that I represent Swoosh English as their OET as an OET teacher and also academic director. And as I've said, we have helped thousands of students from all over the world pass their OET exam, regardless if they're a nurse or a doctor, the first and the only time. So if you're looking for extra support with your OET studies, maybe you have a provider already, or maybe you're looking for some extra support, then please check us out at www.swooshenglish.com. We'd be very, very happy for you guys to come along, check out our packages, see how we can help you regarding our writing corrections, regarding live classes, regarding video lessons, and all of the support that we want to offer you. So if you come across to our website, as you can see here, we have a free OET course as well as a free IELTS and PTE course, but we also have lots of really, really good paid courses for anyone who is looking for their OET studies. So we have packages at different starting points with different requirements. You get self-study videos, OET exam readiness tests, we get letter model answer banks, corrected letters, 5 sets of reading and listening mock exams, etc., as well as live classes and writing corrections. We're very, very confident you will enjoy our packages. You'll get more lessons like what I did today with all our expert OET teachers wanting to help you pass the exam the first and only time that you do it. So once again, guys, if you are interested in coming to Swoosh English for your OET preparation, please visit www.swooshenglish.com. I'm just going to type in once again that address into the session. And if you're interested in any more information about how we can help you, I will be very, very happy to answer some of your queries. So if you have any extra questions regarding your OET studies, as well as what we covered today, please shoot me a message. I'm just typing in my email address for you guys here. Scott@swooshenglish.com. There we go, got it correct. So you'll see, guys, in the comments, you have a link to the Swoosh English page where you can check out our OET packages. If you have any questions about how we can help you and how I can help you pass the OET exam as well, any more information about what package can suit you, please shoot me a message at scott@swooshenglish.com. I'd be very, very happy to help you guys out. So once again, guys, thank you so much for coming today. Thank you, Prisi. Thank you, Dr. Hidayatullah. Thank you, Chaitana. Very informative. I appreciate your comments. Budu said, thank you very much, sir. Very good. I said, looking forward to more sessions with you. I would love to do some more sessions, i.e. Obigera has said, would want to improve on the reading task. Jerry, please shoot me a message or go to the Swoosh English website. We'd be very happy to help you with your reading practice. Kim has said, I hope to see you again in the next session, Scott. I hope to do some more sessions too, Kim. IE said, very interesting. Very good. Very good. Excellent, guys. Thank you so much for coming today. Once again, remember, come to Swoosh English to help you out. Shoot me a message if you got any queries. I wish you the best luck with your OET practice and preparation. You've got this exam, and I hope that you can use some of these phrasal verbs in practical applications outside of OET, as well as in OET moving forward. Once again, guys, thank you so much for coming. Have a great day, and I will see all of you again soon. Take care. Bye.